So this weekend we got something a little bit special. We got a triathlon in San Diego. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, see what's up, and hopefully have a good weekend. Just got to the Airbnb, so let's go get a little shakeout run in. Was that worth it?
Yeah. Ooh, let's go. Wait. Hold up, Q. Yeah. Feel like I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to son these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actors. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Yeah, invite them in, welcome to the Lions Den. And I'm Mufasa, big boss in charge of coming in like a bull. You see me raising the stock up, yeah. So baby, you gon' need some patience. I already won, now I'm just making a statement,
Okay, so back from the trip, finally, after a long day of traveling, long day of doing homework. But yeah, I just want to finish out the video talking about life. Yeah, I was on the phone with a friend the other day, and he just told me that, like, it's not that deep. And I was just super stressed, and I was just anxious. I built up just this whole false reality in my head, and I was freaking out. And so I called him, and he's like, dude, it's not that deep. And I laughed because, like, yeah, it seems obvious, like, it's not that deep. But as I'm talking to him, he's like, it's like I can literally hear you making the problem in your head as you're talking to me right now. And then I stopped and I was like, whoa, what? So I just kind of sat there, and I just realized that half of the problems in my life could 100% be fixed by just realizing it's not that deep. Realizing that a lot of things that we care about and that we build up in our head, we care about way more than anybody. And, like, yeah, there's a bunch of people in our lives who care about us and who pay attention to what we're doing with our lives, but not to the point where they actually care. For me, the realization that it's not that deep, and that I was building up this this world in my mind of just something that didn't mirror reality, and, like, these problems that I had that felt so big in my head were actually really minuscule. And when I took a step back, hearing that moment where he basically told me that I was just making it up, like I was making my problems up, was kind of eye-opening, because that can be applied to a lot of things in life. Whether it's, you have a big assignment that you're stressing about, or you're fighting with somebody, and you think they're going to say this or they're going to say that, and in reality it's never going to be true. Whatever reality you have built in your head is never going to be true, and like 99.9% of the time it's going to be perfectly fine. So yeah, I really wanted to talk about just changing your perspective, because that phone call really changed my perspective. And I took a step back and realized, like, wow, there actually is no problem here, and I'm actually doing quite well. And I had just caught myself in this loop of bad thoughts and self-doubt and negativity that ended up just spiraling. I think it's something that everybody can work on, like especially me. I overthink a lot, and it's just something that seems so minuscule, but in reality it's super, super important to think about the way that you're thinking about life and to apply that to everything else, every other aspect of your life. So, you know, you could go to the gym and all day you're dreading it and you're like, man, this is gonna suck. Like, I don't want to do this. Then obviously your time in the gym is gonna suck and you're not gonna want to do it. And then on the flip side, you could realize, okay, maybe you're tired, maybe there's a reason that you don't want to go to the gym, but you're gonna have a good time and you're gonna get 1% better. Even if it's a harder day, it's a good day to have a good day, right? So I think what's really, really important, and what I tried to especially focus on this weekend while I was in San Diego, is like just taking a step back and realizing, man, I'm lucky to be in the place that I am, and I'm lucky to get to do the things that I do and see the people that I get to see. And yeah, it was really a moment for me to just take a deep breath, to reset. And you know, not everybody has to fly across the country to reset. I was only across the country for a race. It just happened that everything lined up like that. But I mean, go to a coffee shop, go to someplace new, go for a walk, like literally put on a good song. That'll change everything. Put on a good song. Yeah, and just realize that it's gonna be okay. And that your world and your reality that you have built in your head is so beyond unreasonable. Like, yes, you may have some problems. No, they're not gonna ruin your life and change it forever. Maybe you have a big decision to make and it's hard, and yeah, it's gonna be hard, but it's not as big as it seems. Yeah, so just wanted to talk about that, because it's something I've been struggling with, and I'm struggling with it, somebody else got to be struggling with it, right? So yeah, just take the time to reset and to realize that, like, what you have is good, and there's good no matter where you're at. Yeah, you're loved. Don't forget it. Peace. Literally just filmed that whole thing and realized that my computer's monitor right here was in the way. So I sincerely apologize for that, but you're just gonna have to deal with it because I'm not re-recording all that. You're loved. Don't forget it. Peace.